There's a lot of arguing online about whether eggs cause acne or not. Some people say their skin gets worse after eating acne, and some people say their skin gets better. In my experience, my skin got better. Give me a few minutes and I'll break down my experience and explain what might be going on about the eggs cause acne myth. My mom always says eggs are bad for my acne. She loves to talk about my acne and she loves to blame eggs. Recently, back in January, I had to move away for an internship and I needed to eat lunch. So I boiled eggs. I increased my egg consumption to around 4 eggs per day. I ate eggs for lunch almost every single day. I became known as the egg guy. Anytime I would walk by my coworkers with a bag and that bag had my lunch, they would say, "Hey, you got eggs in there? Oh, you eating eggs today? Oh, you probably have eggs in there." Yeah, I do. And since then, my acne has gotten better. Even my mom noticed, even though she knew I was eating 4 eggs per day. Even though during that process, that part, she kept saying, "Stop, don't eat eggs, don't eat eggs, don't eat eggs. Your acne's gonna get worse, it's gonna get worse." I didn't listen to her. I knew that eggs probably don't cause acne, so I really wanted to know for myself, so I kept eating eggs. And my acne got better. Even my mom noticed. She said, "Your face is getting better." And I told her, eggs, I've been eating eggs. I've been eating a lot of eggs. My face hasn't got worse. So eggs aren't a good cause for acne. Some people say eggs are high in hormones and might cause inflammation. Eggs do have a hormone called progesterone, but it's in small amounts, so you shouldn't really worry about it. So eggs might not be, so even if you do get acne after eating eggs, it might not be the eggs itself. Acne is heavily influenced by sleep, stress, genetics, and diet. Every time I get a bad night's sleep, I typically break out. I have breakouts over my body. That bad nights of sleep leads to stress because since I am a bodybuilder, I need to recover. If I don't get a good night's sleep, I know my body is not recovering, thus I can't go as hard in the gym. I can't get as much out of the gym in the next day. So that stresses me out a little bit because I like to go hardcore into weightlifting. So whenever I get bad sleep, I get stressed, so my acne gets worse. The third thing is diet. If you eat like garbage, your face is gonna look like garbage. I used to think that my diet was really clean, and this piece of advice for acne, the diet portion, didn't relate to me because my diet was clean. Turns out it wasn't. So whenever my diet got a little better, my acne got better. I really think diet is what was holding me back. So I implore you to try to fix your diet, whether if you think it's really good or not. Try to see what you can cut out. Oily foods is typically what I think is causing my acne. Oily foods, a lot of carbs. I think those are the 2 biggest reasons. If you're Indian, that's probably your 2 reasons. You should be lowering those 2. Eating really oily food will screw up your skin. Eating a lot of carbs will give you a lot of acne. There was one week, a few weeks ago, where I had a lot of carbs over the weekend, like a lot of carbs. I ate a lot of potatoes, and I ate a lot of potatoes. So for the week after that, I had really bad acne. Like I broke out on my face. It was like 10 different spots all over my face. And the fourth thing is genetics. If you have those 3 things fixed, sleep, stress, diet, those are all fixed, and you still have acne, it's probably because of your genetics. If your parents had acne, if your grandparents had acne, you're probably gonna have acne. I'm sorry, but there's not really much you can do except just wait it out. Eggs are very healthy. They are called a superfood, and they have been shown to may even leading to better skin. So why wouldn't you have better skin with it? It is more likely what you eat with the eggs than the eggs itself causing acne. Whenever I was eating 4 eggs at my lunch, I ate them boiled, literally just boiled and nothing else. I had salt and pepper, so a 3-ingredient meal. I had no oil or anything. That was probably why my acne improved. I didn't have any other junk with the eggs. Most people eat eggs as omelets. And for an omelet, you need a cooking medium. Your cooking medium is going to be butter or oil. A lot of people use oil because it's the easiest one to use. So that oil is probably what is causing your acne when you eat eggs. So if you have acne, it's not automatically the eggs causing your acne. Yes, there is a chance you have an egg allergy. An egg allergy. If you have one of those, that's completely different. Don't eat eggs. If you're allergic to eggs, just don't eat eggs. I increased my egg consumption because of lifting. I wanted to get more gains, and I got more gains because I increased my egg consumption. And my skin got better. So here are some realistic things you can do today. Stop blindly following everyone on the internet. This basically goes against what I'm telling you. Do your own research. So what I would recommend is to increase your egg consumption as boiled eggs, or just as good as you can get them just by themselves, and see what happens. If you get more acne, maybe it is the eggs causing your acne. Maybe you just more prone to get inflammation due to those eggs. But a lot of people on the internet I see say, oh, keep it at 2 eggs per day. You don't want to go over that. Just keep it at 2. Even better, only do 2 a week. Don't listen to those guys. I swear, those guys are wrong. I don't believe a single word those guys say. Continue eating eggs, but without the extra crap. So seed oils, just don't do it. Put butter instead, and the good butter, so like ghee and stuff. Not country crock butter. That's garbage butter. Please don't eat that. Everyone reacts differently to eggs. You got to keep this in mind. You know what to do. Get up and get after it.